Africans stop bashing on Nigeria? Can Nigeria stop bashing on South Africa? Are there plan of actions? Is there a way moving forward? Because we all know that South Africa and Nigeria are having a very big fallout on social media platforms, and it's also live on a day-to-day basis. So the question is, on Zabos's channel tonight, we are here trying to understand if Nigeria and South Africa will coincide. Will we be able to work together? Some of the Nigerians told their brothers to leave the country. Some of the Nigerians have their own comment. Some of the South Africans have their own comment. Everything else is just a mixed motion. So you can comment on that as well. The platform is open. Zabos's channel, guys, we're on 100K. Let's go to 150 if we can. But I'm going to be closing pretty soon, now at about 8 o'clock. If you do want to catch us on our panel BT channel, it's Kenny West on Kenny West's channel. You can catch us over there at 1 o'clock a.m. in the morning. We'll have a boxing match if all of y'all know who Kenny West is. So yeah, anybody wants to say something right now on the channel? The mics are open. You guys can open mic. You guys
Zah, let me say something.
Okay, let me give you your 2 minutes starts right now. I must see that. Okay, there you go. Yeah.
Right. There's a thing that called that every country got laws, right? Now, we in South Africa, therefore, we are trying to put I think I want to come to the point that Brian made. Everyone who comes to South Africa, either in the scarce skills or a labor whatsoever, he must be paid accordingly, right? The basic wage is there for a reason, right? We don't want to go back to a slave wage. We don't want our African brothers to be slaved, right? That's what we are pushing for. But then now, if our African brothers, irrespective of Zimbabwe, Namibia, wherever in Nigeria, they are coming in and take the slave wage, so therefore they are putting us South Africans in a back food, right? So that's what we are fighting for, right? And then now we see, and I challenge again one face, and I said to one face, if all the Nigerians, they can come in each and every platform that they are in, and then they say, let us support the South Africans that are complaining about the powder, so that we can find those that are doing wrong with the South Africans, so that we can treat South Africa for the betterment of Nigeria as a country, for the betterment of Nigeria, those that which are in Nigeria, hoping to come to South Africa, right? Let them support us on the ground. Even on social media, it's fine, I don't have a problem, but let them spread the word. We are complaining. We know that I personally engaged those that were pushing powder at the same time. I'm not talking about the hearsays. I saw these guys, I spoke to them, right? And then I'm saying now on social media, saying like, help us. You know other Nigerians that are South Africa. Help us so that we can push those ones at the same time. Let us not fight, just bash each other and belittle each other at the same time. Help us to get rid of those bad elements, Nigerians, so that Nigeria can become the beautiful country as it was, right? And then, I mean, like, Africans, come on.
Thank you very much, Mr. S. Laura, before you say anything, I'm going to come back to you. One face, before you say anything, I'll come back to you as well. Mr. Brian, would you like to do a submission or what's happening there?
Yes, my brother.
Okay, I'm only going to give you 2 minutes because we do have people on the panel as well that would like to talk. I've given you 2 minutes and it starts now.
Oh, okay, let me be as fast as I can. Okay, my brother, I'll start by pointing out to the protocol that was signed by our African leaders in Rwanda. I think it was 2018. The protocol, guided and allowed everyone to move across Africa. But, that doesn't mean that the Rwandese people should leave Rwanda and come into South Africa. And the other thing, again, in terms of the wages, the market is actually governed by the two market forces. That's the demand and supply. So the arrival of brothers and sisters from other countries here inflates the supply side, which result into the lower prices in terms of the payment of wages. That's why we are complaining and crying out loud to say, but guys, you have to retreat and go back home so that you can find some jobs back then. And the other thing, we are having situations whereby the cities are overcrowded, my brother. If you look into Johannesburg today, look into Pretoria today, it is overcrowded. Even if the government is to give the services that is supposed to be giving us, it's quite difficult because there are a lot of them who are undocumented. Why can't they travel in at least a proper way. Let them be documented so that even if someone does a criminal offense, they can be traceable. You see, and the other thing to my Nigerian brothers and sisters, let's stop defending the powder thing. It's a reality that we know. We're not telling you a hearsay. Let's just speak solutions. Let's help each other to make sure that we do what the brother just said. I think it would help us a lot. And the other thing, let's stop gaslighting each other. We have a lot of people, they're here in South Africa telling us how lazy we are, how stupid we are, how smart they are. No. It cannot work like that. You cannot be gaslighting us. You need to stop doing the wrongs with us and start cooperating. And the other thing, you are the one blocking the idea of Pan-Africanism from prospering today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Anybody that would like to interject in what Mr. Brian just said?
Yes, me, please.
Okay, before you, what is it? David, just give me a second. I just want to give one face 1 minute of interjection, and it starts now.
Thank you. Look, both of you and the gentleman that just talked, Brian, you see, what you accuse of Nigerians doing is just what you just done. And that is where the action comes in. We are both equally have this problem. When you want to say something, you say you all. Then when other Nigerians want to say something, they say you all. That is where the problem is. Again, look, what the problem we have here is this. Everyone said, like you said, Brian said, our streets are full and that. But that is not just Nigerians in there. You have Nigerians, you have people from UK, Brazilians, so many other people who are migrants over there. Why is it just a problem with Nigerians? I just think it's just a question anyway. So moving on. Like again, you see, the matter of this is a massive, big problem, not necessarily only with Nigerians. So you see, the people at the bottom of the pit who are actually moving this thing in towns, that's where it needs to go. You see, when you get rid of them, you get rid of other criminals who might be Nigerians doing this crime.
Of this powder issue, they need to work on the root cause, like airports and places like that. I feel some of those places are being neglected in one way or the other. And now, talking about those who are caught, you understand, there are people distributing this powder. Fine, we see some videos about this program where they arrest people and, okay, fine, we see those who are selling it. But to be able to get through to the bottom of this thing, those who are taking it as well will have some information. We don't see any information about those who are taking it. So I feel the two supposed to face the wrath of the law. Those who are taking it and those who are selling it. So with that, it will go a long way. Then concerning the issue of maybe Nigerians causing issue in South Africa and things like that, I feel that if they have issues with Nigeria, they can write to Nigerian embassy. We don't need your people anymore, they're causing trouble and everything. Then they can let all Nigeria go back to Nigeria if that will solve the problem, because we can't continue like this. I feel so many South Africans also need to visit Nigeria to see how things are. No, there are some things you guys accuse of us which we agree, but that is not the way all of us are. We're not like that, and we always try to tell you this. If you are a Nigerian and you are doing crime in South Africa, please stop for the goodness of everything, because people always say that we don't accept our fault, but you can't say that everyone is doing this. It's few people doing this and you have to accept that. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Laura, you are available. You can interject. Okay, Laura just dropped.
May I respond to you, brother? I'm sorry.
You can respond.
My brother, you cannot try to blame the people who are taking the powder. We're speaking about kids. I'm working at education sphere. It's the kids who are taking this. How can you blame a kid? The people who are selling it are elders. Are you saying a kid who's 12 years, 13 years old, 15 years old, they're supposed to take a blame or a fall? You're saying the law have to, try and, rely on the child or blame the child for taking this. These are kids, my brother, and then the people who are selling are adults. That's why we're pointing fingers at them. Anyway, but on the other end, thank you for subscribing to my view that let everyone go back home. But what's surprising is that most of you guys are not speaking from home. I've been listening when the brother was asking you, where are you? Most of you are not at home, and most of you guys are here in South Africa, yet we have been yearning. May you kindly go home, if or try to advise those who are illegally here to go home, because you guys know them. Some of them are your neighbors back at home. You know these guys. It's not like you guys don't know each other. I believe you guys know each other. You can simply advise each other. And as for the embassy, I believe South Africa has been complaining again and again to say, please guys, those who are here illegally, may they retreat and go back home.
Done to those kids? Are they on rehab or something? Are they still on the street? What are the government and the society also doing about this? Are there no publicity, education about this in schools? You see some students, they are already drunk before they're in the school, or some are. So these are things. What are these? Are they promoting this thing in the school, or where are they promoting this thing? So I feel both parties need to work together so that we can fix this thing. If we keep on fighting like this, we won't get to the root of the issue. So in my own submission, let's work together and let's fix it. Fix South Africa, fix Nigeria. Thank you.
That was a very good